So first of all, Kamaru, what were you doing in the UFC called you and said, hey, you want to step in for the Abu Dhabi event?
I was walking through Target, a grocery store, and I got the call from my manager and said, hey, what do you think about this? I said, all right, hold on. Hung up, called my coach. It's like, hey, what do you think? And they didn't say no. So I was like, all right, let's do it.
And obviously, were you surprised that Paulo Costa pulled out of the fight?
No, I'm never surprised. I mean, it's, it happens. These things happen sometimes. People get injured. Different things happen. We're in a very tough sport. And so things happen sometimes, and, opportunity is for people who are prepared.
And how do you think how are you feeling fighting in this new division here?
I feel good. I think, obviously not having to totally exhaust and kill my body is, makes me a little happier. But a fight's a fight. And on Saturday night, I'm going to step in there. He's going to step in there, and we're gonna punch each other.
Khamzat has been preparing for this weight class longer. Do you think there will be a power difference between you and Khamzat?
I mean, he's going to be bigger. He's gotten a year and some change to grow into this weight class, which, that's good for him. But, that's not necessarily the story of fighting. It's being able to find your moment, find your spot. And, yeah, you can hit someone with the shot that you think is the hardest and they don't go down. But someone can hit you with a shot that doesn't seem that hard and you go down. So it's about finding the right time and the right spot to turn the light off.
Your friend Gilbert Burns fight with him. Did you take any advice from him?
No, because styles make fights. Gilbert Burns fights different than I fight. And so, if Khamzat is as good as I think he is, then, he learned a lot from that fight. So he's going to change a few things up. So I don't like to rely on that fight. I'm going to go out there and use my mind sense and the way that I fight, and we'll see how that works.
Do you see this match as a kind of clash of wrestling powers? And can you compare you and Khamzat in wrestling wise?
No, he's good. I mean, he's big, he's strong, as we just said. He can wrestle, he can grapple, he can strike. So can I. So, it's just who's willing to go in there and really walk towards the edge. That's really going to prevail because he's good. I give him all the props for that. But people know how I fight and what I can do in there. So it's a matter of getting in there, really walking to that edge and exposing myself, leaving my heart out there. And I think I will be victorious.
That's good, man. You only conceded one takedown in the UFC. You think you can easily handle his wrestling?
Who?
No, you
Do I think I can handle his wrestling? We'll see. We'll find out. Like I said, he's a big, strong guy. So am I. So it's not, can he handle my wrestling? It's not, can I handle his wrestling? We'll see Saturday. Things are different. When you're locked in there and it's just your heart versus that heart and you're staring another man in the face, people change and things happen. So we'll see.
And what can we expect from the middleweight version of Kamaru Usman?
I don't know. We'll see. I think, like I said, not exhausting myself completely to get down to the weight because that's the first battle. I mean, it's still going to hurt. I mean, 185 is still a little bit of a cut. But I'm just excited for the opportunity to be able to show this new version, to be able to step in there and really do something a little different. Because before this, I was at home training, just wondering, okay, what's next? Who do I fight next? But now it's here, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah. So it's like not a one shot. It's a new opportunity to stay in middleweight.
Well, I mean, after this fight, I think I take the title at middleweight, and then I go down and take that title too at welterweight. Why not?
That's pretty
Good plan, right?
And
Yeah.
you think that actually this fight is going to be like a legend against a new star, I can say?
I don't. He's a young bull. Everyone's excited about him, and it's my job to make him wait, you know, a little bit.
Break the hype. Maybe.
Break the hype? I don't know about. It's not necessarily about, oh, I'm here trying to break the hype. You know, I like the fact that people are excited about him. That means people are excited about this fight. And so I like that. You know, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to do what I do. And he's going to do what he does. And if he does do that, then it's going to be an incredible fight for everybody. And my job is just to, I think, if, you know, if he stays on the right path like he has, which has gotten him to this point, I think eventually he'll be a big name in the sport. But, you know, right now my job is to go in there and make him wait a little bit.
And recently, Israel Adesanya said that he's going to take a little time off from MMA. What was your reaction when you saw that?
Rightfully so. I mean, he's done a lot. He's been fighting for a long. He's often, very, very often. Sometimes I think too often. So I support him big time. Take as much time as you need. You know, this thing is not forever, and you want to leave the sport with some faculties left. So take as much time as you need. But while he's gone, I'll keep the belt warm for him. And when he comes back, we'll work it out.
Two Nigerians fighting for a belt?
No. 2 Nigerians holding belts. Yes.
Even like with 100 millions.
100 million. No, I think, and a lot of people don't really understand. It's not just about the money. He's got money. I've got money. I think it's bigger than money. You know, I've said it before. 2 Nigerians holding belts is bigger for me than just 1 Nigerian holding 2 belts.
Everyone talk about wrestling, but in striking level, how you see Khamzat and yourself?
He's a very good striker as well. Like I said, he's good striker, good wrestling, good grappler. I can strike, I can wrestle, I can grapple. So it's just, when we step in there, it's just going to be my will versus his will. And we'll see who withers, who breaks first.